There's Uber. There's so many ways in this world to go about drinking and making it home safely.
Utah family calling attention to the dangers of drinking and driving after a wrong-way crash on I-15 this weekend killed a young couple. The accused driver of that wrong-way vehicle remains in jail tonight. Meanwhile, Utah Department of Transportation is investigating why a wrong-way detection system did not appear to work the morning of this crash. News specialist Daniel Woodruff joined us live with the latest. What'd you find, Daniel?
Well, Mike, the Department of Transportation is looking into why they didn't receive an alert when that wrong-way driver entered the freeway. That's typically what happens under a system that has been installed now for about 2 years, although it is unclear at this point whether that would have or could have prevented this particular crash. Meanwhile, the brother of one of the victims of this crash is speaking out about his sister and what led to her death.
Beautiful, amazing. It's really hard to put into words who she is with,
Hollister Wilson says his little sister Annika loved everybody and was loved in return.
Doesn't matter, who you were, what you did, she was there for you.
The 17-year-old Springville High School senior and her boyfriend, 18-year-old Leo Shepard, were killed early Saturday morning on I-15. Troopers say a vehicle driving the wrong way crashed into them. The 21-year-old driver, Jose Jimenez, was taken to jail on suspicion of DUI. That makes this especially difficult for the Wilson family.
It's hard for me to not think of how do we prevent this from happening to anybody else again, because this should never happen to anybody.
He'd like to see tougher DUI laws to keep people from choosing to drink and drive in the first place.
There's Uber, there's so many ways in this world to go about drinking and making it home safely. It doesn't just affect one person, it affects everybody, hundreds of people. There was multiple vehicles passing that guy. It could have been anyone else's family also.
As they mourn, the Wilson family says they appreciate the outpouring of support that they've received.
It brings us a little bit of peace, a little bit of peace knowing that she was so important and Leo was so important to so many people.
The alleged DUI driver in this case is currently in the Salt Lake County Jail. He's being held without bail. Court documents show that he was driving on a learner's permit at the time of the crash. Back to you.
And he's right, zero excuse for drinking and driving. All right, Daniel, thank you.